Hey guys, today I want to talk about expat insomnia. It's something that a lot of people here suffer with, and I'm not sure why I suffer with it. I suffer with it because of pain and some other things that I have. Um, we have two guys. We had two guys across the street that also suffered with it, and one of them he left, but he suffered with it really, really bad. And here's the problem with insomnia: is let's say you go to bed at 11 o'clock at night or 12 o'clock at night, and you don't sleep all night long. And at 5 a.m., you're still awake in the morning, 6 a.m., you're still awake in the morning. You're still fighting to get to sleep. And what happens is you finally get so exhausted that you might fall asleep for 2 or 3 hours and wake up at like 9 or 10 a.m. or 11 or 12. You lay in bed. You tend to lay in bed more or try to take a nap in the afternoon or whatever. And your day just flies by. And I want to say this here about insomnia, and I'm finding this out is that my life travels by so fast, man. This past year doesn't seem like a year. It seems like a couple of months. This past year, I've had insomnia so bad that I was laying in bed sometimes till 11 or 12, or you get up at 11, you go take your shower, and by the time you're ready, it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and it gets dark in the Philippines around 5:30. 5:30 almost every night, and it's crazy because you're so close to the equator. It's between 5:30 and 6:30 the sun's gonna set, and the sun's never out after that, after 6:30, at any time during the year. So anyway, your day's almost half gone. So you go out and go to the mall, you spend 2 or 3 hours at the mall, it's already 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30, whatever, and it can be rough, because of the fact that your day flies by. So you get home, you do some work on the computer, you talk to some people, some of your friends or whatever, you do some things you need to do or what have you, and when you get that done, it's time to go to bed again, or you watch TV or you watch a movie or something. So your day really clicks by. What happens then is that you travel through time a lot faster, because at night you're struggling to get to sleep. You fall asleep finally in the morning. You sleep till 11 or 12 or whatever time, and you get up. And if you're like me, I'm a little slow getting up and getting ready. And my girlfriend's a little slow too, getting ready sometimes to get ready to go out. So we don't get out till like 1 o'clock or whatever. I mean, there's times when we have to get up sometimes at 3:30 in the morning to go take somebody to get their SRRV, because we have to be out of here at 5:30. And it's a struggle with me because of the fact that my back and stuff is hurting. I gotta get mobile. I gotta do some stretches. I gotta walk around the house a little bit, or walk around outside before I leave. Otherwise, my leg's gonna be really, really bad. And most days, I really struggle because of my back pain, and in the morning is the worst. So when I get up, it's a real struggle. I get up in the morning. I try to get up and take my meds so that by the time I get out of bed, I'll be mobile. But it's really difficult because sometimes it doesn't click in. The medicine doesn't click in. And I think at our age, a lot of us have those issues. We have the back issues, muscle pains. And when you're laying in bed, when you get up out of bed, you're going to be struggling, and that's one of the problems I have is struggling to try to get going during the day. Anybody that has lumbar radiculopathy, which is similar to sciatica, knows what I'm talking about. I call lumbar radiculopathy sciatica because it's basically almost the same. Some people say it's not, but it kind of is. And when you have that keeps you awake also, because you're moving around and you keep waking up every time you roll over on your side, because your hip and your thighs and your legs are hurting. And sometimes you get relief laying just on your back flat, but I can't sleep like that. So that's a huge issue. But over here, and this is what I want to say, is that it's so important to try to get that sleep. If you're just having sleep issues and you just can't sleep because you can't sleep, it has nothing to do with pain or anything like that, or anxiety. You don't know what it is. You just can't sleep. There's doctors here that can help treat you with that, and there's all kinds of treatments. Melatonin, some people it works, some people it doesn't. Chamomile before you go to bed, chamomile tea. Also, some people just need to set their time every night to go to bed at the same time. And I've been told this by doctors, and I've tried this. All these things I've tried, and it doesn't work for me because of the pain issue. But a lot of people that have insomnia, going to bed at the same time every night is the most important thing you can do. You need to set a time on your phone to tell you, hey, it's time to go to bed. And go to bed. Go to bed at that same time every night. And after like about a month of doing that, you'll probably start falling asleep. You know, if you're a person that goes to bed whenever they feel like going to bed, that's not a good thing for your body's cycle, because your body has kind of a clock. And if you're not following the clock that your body wants, it doesn't know what to do. Your body has to, if you go to bed at 11 o'clock every night, it knows at 11 o'clock you're probably, it's time to go to bed, and it's telling your mind it's time to sleep. And eventually it'll catch up to you and say, okay, wow, I'm getting tired now, because you're on that schedule all the time. And that's the best thing about, going to bed at the same time. I'm a person that I've tried that. It doesn't work for me, because when I go to bed, I still have the pain in me. Even if I take my meds for pain or what have you, and for my muscle relaxers, it just doesn't work. And that's all part of us guys getting old. Most of us us expats are 60 or older, or 55 or older, and we've all got our own, body problems that we have. It could be our upper back, our lower back, our legs, neuropathy. It could be just about anything. It could be diabetes. Your sugar levels are high, your sugar levels are low. Those are the struggles that we have as retirees over here / expats. And I just wanted to bring this up because, we as retirees need to get that under control, because we want our time to slow down so we can live over here. There's a lot of guys that come over here to live, and there's a lot of guys that come over here to die. And there's a difference between the two. And if you're coming over here to die, it doesn't really matter whether you sleep till 1 or 2 in the afternoon, because you know what, you want your time to fly by. And I'm not on board with those people that come over here to die. And there are people that come over here, they're sick. They think that they can get better care over here, and you don't see them much out because they hire somebody to take care of them. And I've got a few calls from people like that before, but it's kind of sad that people are like that they come over here because of their illness. Some of them have cancer, some of them have this or that, and they hire somebody to just take care of them. And for the people that come over here to live, we really got to get that under control, that insomnia issue under control, so we can live and we have the time to live, so we can travel, we can get up in the morning at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. And I do get up at that time, but it's a real struggle when you have those pains. And I've been working like crazy to get those under control, and you should too, because and it's a fight. I've been fighting it with it for quite a while now, and I'm hoping I can get it under control. Next thing I'm going to try is acupuncture at some point here, so I can get my pain under control, and hopefully that works. And I'm going to try a few other things that I'm working on right now. And I keep trying these different things, the physical therapy and all that. And for any of you guys that go through physical therapy, for some people it works and some people it doesn't. Well, with me, I've tried just about everything. And I'm going to give physical therapy a second shot, and try it again and see if it works. And I'm also going to do acupuncture at the same time. But whatever you have to do to get your sleep under control, do it. Because when you get your sleep under control, you're also going to live longer. It could be your blood pressure or whatever. Get it under control. Get healthy over here. Because if you don't get healthy, that sleep issue is going to eat up half your life, because you're going to be sleeping till 11 or 12. I would rather get up at 7 and live than get up at 11 or 12 and only have like a half a day left. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's show. It is important to get your sleep under control, and try to get up earlier, guys. A lot of you guys do get up earlier, and I know that for a fact, because you start calling me at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. or something like that, and that's great if you can get up at that time. But for some of us that do struggle, it is rough. God bless, guys. Take care.